Hello everyone, Helvian here, and we're back with Hana-Kimi Volume 16. Honestly, wasn't too into this volume as much as the others as I've been recently. Just not as much music-y focus as I would like. It's more about Sano and his relationships, his rivalries, his relationship with his brother, who's made his return, and I mean, there's a lot, there's still cute musicy moments, but it's just I'm not as attached to characters like Shin or Kagurazaga as I am to Mizuki or even Nakatsu. Um, so yeah, I wasn't as into this. Man, it does seem like the way Sano and Mizuki interact, it doesn't feel like they both recognize each other as boys. It it almost feels like Mizuki knows, like the way she acts. It's almost like she knows that, or she thinks that Sano already knows that she's a girl. Like they have a lot of moments um that I feel like would be strange if they both saw each other pretend, or at least was pretending to see each other as guys. I know it's a bit different since you know, they're not all both guys. But I mean, there's a scene where Sano tickles Mizuki's feet, and it's like, okay, what are you doing here? This isn't het. Or I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had a good guy friend before. I don't know if maybe that's how things roll. Um, maybe that's all guy school thing kind of thing, But I don't know. I've been in dorms. I've shared a dorm with guys before. Nothing like that happened. Although I wasn't I've really opened up much with the few roommates I've had, so probably um different experiences, okay? But I don't know, it just feels weird. It just feels like a like okay, they did even if Mizuki did learn that Sano knew that she is a girl, I'm not sure how much that would change about the status quo. Besides moving up, them getting together on the timetable, 'Cause this has to end with Mizuki and Sano starting to date, right? That has to be the end game. I can't see anything else happening, but it just feels like we're like getting that half-heartedly, So which is kind of I don't like it. I feel like I feel I feel like Mizuki has gotten to um what's it called? She's too soft. Not soft. She's too uncareful. And Sano has called her out on this. She's not conscious enough of trying to be a boy. Although to her credit, she did like whack a guy for saying um that she looked like a girl in this volume. So that's some credit. That's some credit. I give that to her. The author mentioned she's learning Russian in this volume. That was kind of weird. Um, kind of interesting. Which it kind of makes sense. I mean, Russia is very close to Japan, but also like the parts of Russia that are close to Japan, no one lives there. There's still a closeness. I guess she's just more involved with the culture. But yeah, that's not part of the story. But with the shoujo manga, when the author's inserting their comments in the middle of every chapter, in the beginning of every chapter, at the end of every volume, it feels like the author is more of a character than with like a shonen manga where that might you might get like a comment once a volume at the beginning, and then maybe some omic stuff depending on the series, like Otis SBS. But I feel like it's not as much as with shoujo. Um, uh, yeah, that's mostly my thoughts. Um, None of the stuff really has been resolved. Like this volume doesn't form a distinct arc, which is also another reason why it doesn't feel like I don't feel like going at more in depth, since it feels like well, it's not resolved. So we'll see how things happen. But the volume did end with Sano's dad appearing, so that promises new developments. It certainly does. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.